I just read that we are officially living through the gloomiest Austrian winter in 3 decades. And looking out my window, I totally get it. It's the kind of Sunday where you want to stay in bed forever, but the to-do list is calling. So the plan is simple. We're using the great weather as an excuse to bake something cozy, catch up on life, and actually check off those boxes I've been avoiding. Welcome to a very productive, very flower-covered Sunday. Just start the day doing stretching or some type of exercise. And this one I found is particularly helpful. It's actually for posture. And I realized that I have terrible posture, so this stretch really helps to get rid of all the little kinks that you feel when you are staring at your monitor or you're sitting at your desk all day. I like to use these, I don't know what you call this, like oil or incense in the bathroom, mainly because it just helps to give it I feel like the smell of it is stronger. Even if you just use the toilet cleaner, it's still not fresh enough, so I like to give an additional kind of smell in the bathroom. My husband bought these prints from Temu, and they're not the best high quality, but if you're just looking for something to decorate the apartment with without breaking the bank, I mean, honestly, you can find some good prints on Temu. You just have to know that the quality that you're getting is probably not the highest quality, but good enough to decorate the apartment. This is not a new chair. We actually found this chair in our garbage room. And you'd be surprised by things that people throw away. They're actually not that bad or not bad quality. This one just needed a good cleaning. And we'll just see if my husband, I mean, he was the one who found it, so he's thinking he could use this for his work chair. So we'll see if this one's better than the one that he currently has. I mean, it's not like super fancy. It doesn't have armrests or the leg rests or anything, but do what you feel. You just gotta find what works for you. This dough, I bought it online from a brand called Weizenkrei, wheat-free, and they do sell this brand in some of the local supermarkets here, but they don't sell everything. So if you actually go on their website, they sell more things, and this is one of the things that they sell. And today I want to try to make two different types of cookies. One is a sugar cookie without any frosting or powdered sugar or anything, just plain old sugar cookie. And the second thing I want to try are they call thumbnail cookies or thumbprint cookies, something like that. And I didn't have any jam. I only had ube jam, so that's what I'm going to be using. If this is your first time watching, Just to let you know, my husband and I are both gluten-free, so finding something that is gluten-free, that tastes good, and that works well for making cookies is actually quite difficult unless you want to get some pre-made ones. Some of the pre-made ones are actually quite good, and some of the the pre-made dessert stuff is pretty bad. So it's a bit of trial and error, and also we're just we just don't want to consume all these carbs. It's also not good for you to eat a bunch of like gluten-free things. So we just get some things once in a while, and if we like it, we'll go back and we'll buy it. One of the things I found, like this reindeer cookie cutter, the antler part is harder to take the dough out. And I think because it's like so narrow and thin, like part of the antler kind of broke off. But I attached it back on and it baked okay. So obviously going forward, things like the fox, the rabbit, things that are more, how would you say, like have more of a hole, or they're not as complicated shapes, or like thin, narrow shapes, are easier to take out the dough and to cut out the cookies. These cookie cutters are so cute. They're woodland creatures. Found them on Amazon. So nothing special, but you can cut them up. You can decorate them however you want. You can put some royal icing. I decided not to do anything because my stomach is not 100% like well as I was filming this, so I just wanted to try a little bit to see how it would turn out. While waiting for the cookies to bake, I'm playing this new cozy game I found that's called Heartopia. I generally only like to play games on my cell phone, mainly because I don't really have like a game controller or a system that I use. I used to have the Nintendo Switch a while back, but I sold it because I stopped playing it for a while. And yeah, but now that I discovered the genre of cozy gaming, so there's a lot of cozy games. At the moment, I really just don't want to buy another Nintendo Switch since I always sold it, and just using this to kind of pass the time a little bit. And it's a nice game because you don't have to spend so much time invested into it. You have like 5 tasks you can do per day, and then they have other events you can attend if you want, but it's mainly this like cozy lifestyle game.